then you.
So you put all that flour
so-
on the apple and on the banana?
So the apple, I
Yeah.
do the exact same thing. I dip it in the flour, then we add flour again.
That's what makes it crispy, right? That gives it
Yes,
that crispy.
but I prefer to do the veggies first. I would do the apple and banana
Smart.
first.
Right.
And then add poultry rather than.
Then we don't contaminate.
so-
Yeah.
What we're looking at is just banana and apple.
Yeah, and then we dipped it in brown sugar and cinnamon
Right,
afterwards.
right, but it's going
I
on
wanna
this chicken.
taste
And that's how
Yeah.
we assemble. All right, JR,
Yeah, right
before
there.
we get into that sandwich, I want you to walk us through a couple of the other things you brought because I am fascinated by what's on the end there. What is that dish?
Thursday we make chicken pot pie.
Whoa,
So
that's
that's the puff
great.
pastry and the chicken pot pie.
Those
and
are
then
gorgeous.
Plantains you very well know about, so
I
you
love
can try
those.
that. Chicken Baltimore. And if you bring me that one back,
Absolutely.
this is what I thought were hamburgers when I was a kid growing up in Miami. They're
Yeah.
fritas. They're ground beef and chorizo mixed together.
Oh,
And
yum.
they put potato sticks on it, so you had to eat it. And it's just
That
yummy.
looks really
That's
good.
great. And of
this
course,
does too.
Taco Salad Tuesday?
Taco Salad Tuesday.
All right, that's the way it goes at Old Packing
Right
House
about
Cafe with
plantain.
Chef JR. Lots of great food and chicken Baltimore, correct?
Yeah. We used to sell, it's a very popular dish, yeah.
All right, we love it. We're
like
going to
it
give
would
it a
be.
try. Thank you very much. And we're going to bring in everybody that was with us today, folks from the opera. And, of course, Victoria from Victoria Blooms, because we got plenty of food to go around. It's always good to be here when Chef JR is in the house.
yes.
Cardiff, thank you very much for
Pleasure.
joining us.
Thank you.
We learned a lot about our English culture. That is
Cheers.
always nice. And we also...
Blue, we know what that is.
Bubbles and squeak.
And now we know why Victoria knew all those words too, because she said she's married to an Englishman. So she gave us a little extra help. So a lot of fun having everybody here today. We're going to dig in. We want you to take some time and enjoy the Suncoast view. Have a great day.
I want one of those.
Which one?
The official Suncoast Hurricane Guide from ABC7. Download yours today. ABC7 News at 7 weeknights.
The last day of school in Sarasota County also ends the tenure of a beloved teacher. Changes could be coming to your utility bill. Why Florida Power and Light says the change is what's best for its customers. And donut lovers, it's time to indulge. It's National Donut Day. Your Suncoast News starts now.
Live from our studios on Florida's Suncoast, this is ABC7 News at noon. Your Suncoast News. We're here for you.
Hello and welcome. I'm Scott Dennis. Thanks so much for joining us. Topping our news today at noon, school is out for the summer and in just a couple of hours here in Sarasota County. But today is bittersweet for one Tuttle Elementary teacher who will say goodbye to students and staff for the last time. ABC 7's Rebecca Vargas joins us now with his story. Rebecca?
Well, Scott, after 45 years teaching Sarasota County elementary students, Albert Ullman is retiring. Today is his last day of school after spending 44 of those years at Tuttle Elementary School, where students and staff became like family. He calls the school his home, and all week they've been celebrating his dedicated service to the school with parties and lunches. The students telling us how kind and fun Mr. Ullman has been as their third grade teacher. Ullman has had a unique and rare impact on students at Tuttle, teaching generations of families, which makes it all the more hard to say goodbye on the final day of school for Mr. Ullman.
He's the foundation of this school, and there's so many great stories from staff members that have had him as a teacher, and now they're teachers here at the school, to parents and community members, and so many people know him in the community.
He's very sweet and loving. Best teacher in the whole wide world. He teach us so good.
I've been here so long. It's like a family and like my life, and so I'm really not ready.
Oh, well, he's already, second guessing his decision. He loved his job so much. He admits he's really not sure if he's going to enjoy retirement as much as he did walking through those doors every day. He says he's already thinking about coming back to sub in a year or so, which I'm sure people would love to see. Scott, back to you.
Sure, the school will welcome him back. Absolutely. Thank you, Rebecca. The man accused of 2 bank robberies in Manatee County is now behind bars. 48-year-old Ray Frierson is charged with 2 armed counts of robbery. Last Saturday, surveillance cameras caught Frierson entering a Chase Bank on Manatee Avenue East in Bradenton, implying he had a gun and demanding money from a teller before taking off. Frierson is also charged with robbing a Wells Fargo bank on Bee Ridge Road in Sarasota this past Wednesday. Frierson's employer told detectives the vehicle he took off in was also stolen by Frierson that same day. He's currently being held at the Manatee County Jail. Sarasota residents voicing their opinions about possible changes to their utility bills. Florida Power and Light is asking the Florida Public Service Commission to approve a rate hike. Today, commission members hearing from local FPL customers at Sarasota City Hall. FPL wants a $1.34 billion increase in its electric rates. That would mean a typical bill would increase about $13 a month if the rate hikes are approved by the commission. FPL petitioned the FPSC for the increase in March. They say the hike is all in an effort to continue providing quality service to its customers.
We want our customers to know that we appreciate their support, that we work very hard each and every day to provide them clean, reliable, and affordable power. We're continuing to make improvements all across the state around our service territory, and this request would help us continue to make those improvements to make their service even cleaner, even more reliable.
Today's meeting is the second out of 9 hearings FPL plans to hold. If approved, the rate hike would start next year. A local organization is trying to save some valuable undeveloped land near Northport. The Conservation Foundation of the Gulf Coast is working to buy Orange Hammock Ranch for conservation. The property is covered in wetlands, and conservationists say it's vital to the health of the local ecosystem, especially our drinking water supply. Sellers are asking for $22 million for the property. The foundation has received a 4-month extension to try and reach a deal to buy it. The foundation's president will meet with the Northport city manager and commissioners next week for a public meeting to go over funding to purchase that property.